Folks, welcome back for an episode of We Talk About Magical Cards, and we open an out-of-print, but not real old or expensive, box of cards. With my new high-end box cutter that cost me 7 cents and a half piece of tape. Folks, video is brought to me by my patron, Patrick P., also known as P Squared. Patrick says, Rudy, let's just do one little throwback. Let's just do something tiny and simple. I said, all right, we'll do a simple little thing. His only request, though, is he wanted to keep the box topper sealed. I'm not sure why, but that's what he wants to do, so I will leave the box topper sealed for him, so we will not be opening that. Okay, so, a lot to talk about in this video, because we haven't looked at Ikoria, talked about Ikoria for, jeez, it's been a while, folks. I would say definitely a very well-loved and hated set at the same time. Nice little start there, nice little foily comment. As of filming this video, box of Ikoria on the open market's probably going to set you back probably $110 plus tax on eBay, so maybe what? Maybe $120, $130 out the door for most people for a box of this Oasis. Now this is one of those bizarre aging products, ladies and gentlemen. We have a situation where you don't want to pull mythics. Yeah, you heard me right. This is the product. We got the old companion there. Yes, the comic book infamous look and feel. I still believe if Ikoria didn't come out in the middle of the 2020 disaster, this product would have been viewed and handled so differently. There it is, folks. First Triome. We are Triome tracking today, folks. So yeah, this is one of the bizarre products. 2020, right in the heart of it. Full disclosure, like I said, I did invest heavily in this product. In addition to that, I am the largest holder of Ikoria pre-release kits in the world, with probably between 5,000 and 10,000 kits. Love this card, by the way. I love the ape card. My rationale is, well, distributors couldn't get rid of them because everything was shut down, so they sent them to the creepy Rudy 4th floor tetherball basement. That's what I threw my money into. So as of right now, nothing's really happened. I think they're probably 20 bucks a kit, 25 on eBay, maybe plus tax, and I'm going to give it some time. Let it age like wine for a couple years. We'll readdress that, see how it goes in the future. Ultimatum. Ultimatums are always overpriced in my opinion. I know they're overly powerful spells, but they're just so expensive. So anyways, Ikoria is turning out to be one of those rare products where you want to get the rare cards and not the mythics. All the value in this card is in the in this box is in triomes and rares. Yeah, the mythics are all like $5 and less. Maybe there's one or two that's like $6, $7. But it is nuts. So you have a situation where that's where the value is, and I don't know how long it's going to stay that way. Ooh, there. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is where the value is. Getting these fancy versions of triomes, that's really where all the money and everything is. That's what you want to get, because that's, at least until they reprint them 100 times. But keep in mind, they've kind of, you know, Pathway lands and triomes, these things have already kind of been reprinted a couple times. So just be aware of that, folks. Oh, look at this. The back card here, we got a little dent. Oh, wait, never mind. It's just a foil common. Yeah, look at that. The back card way in the bottom there. Oops, did I skip the rare? I think I did skip the rare. Yeah, we got a little dented pack here. Oh, well, lava brink. All right, at least it wasn't anything expensive. We do have one damaged card there, folks. Anyways. So it's one of these situations where I think until triomes are reprinted or we see what triomes mean for the future. I love the giant kitty cat card. In the meantime, the prices are going to continue to be, I don't know, speculated on heavily. You know what I mean? I highly caution everybody about speculating and buying these triomes. Ooh, there we go. Apex of Death. Is that our first mythic? That is our first mythic, and a foil rare for beautiful ultimatum there. I always forgot about these things, these little punch card things. They're neat, but they're worthless. Just be very, very careful. I have a very firm opinion. I have not changed that. Always remember, another venture. Always remember, if it's not reserved list or a sealed product, single cards in standard and modern are the most highest risk things you can put money into. You got to be careful. Boom, Triome number 3. I guess we'll put the full art Triome up there also. Holy smokes, I guess we don't need a separate pile just for the foils there. Holy crap, because all we care about is 3 triomes already. See, these things are, the triomes over $10 a piece for the regular versions. Not even the fancy ones. It's insane how well triomes are aging right now. Like, it's so good, it makes me suspect, man. It makes me feel sus. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. Anyway, ultimatum. Anyways, I'm still extremely bullish. I'm extremely positive, extremely excited for the future of these 2020 era products. I feel they are some of the least hoarded, least purchased products with just incredibly bright futures that people just, I don't know, people just don't care about them. They didn't connect with them. Another Triome. Holy smokes, 4 Triomes now. This is the kind of box you want. On a set where the value's in the rare and the Triome slot, this is the product you want. You actually don't want a lot of mythics. Beautiful Cub Warden, though. You want to have all your value in the rares. I know it's goofy sounding. So to hope for not getting mythics, but this is the product that we want. Spell Chaser. So we are crossed halfway through this box. Very solid box. Unfortunately, no foil Triome, though. That would be perfect. Everwise, Human Wizard. Mythic number 2. Meh. Again, not the most sought after, not the most valuable. Kind of is what it is, folks. All right, come on, folks. Triome Cities. All right. All these... God, that companion mechanic. What was that one, the infamous one that everybody hated that they banned immediately? Dream Den, was it? What was it? I forgot what the name was. Foil uncommon. It's going to bug me now. It's like some ridiculous card that was just stupidly powerful. It's going to drive me nuts. Oh, well. All right, Giant Turtle, and is that like air? Is that wear on the foil? Or is that just the way the foiling is reflecting? Oh, maybe it's just the way it reflected? I was like, man, the side of that foil looked like funky. It was like choppy looking or something. It was kind of strange there. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and to the Human Wizard again. Yeah, I don't know. One of the things from at least, let's pretend that I played Magic Arena and stuff like that online. Hey, most expensive card in the set, Dr. O, the Ozolith, the Oz. We will put you up there with Triomes. Man, if we had foil versions of these cards, this would be like a perfect box opening. That's really where the value is. Flipping Ozolith and Triomes. That's what we're hitting this video. Fantastic box opening. Oh, Copper Coat coming through. Fancy Mythic. Mythic number 3. Haven't seen that one in a long time. Anyways, one of the things I hear a lot of feedback from patrons and other people online is always, the Throne, the Theros, the Ikoria. Yeah, the cards are ridiculous in that, but some of the combos and some of these things just make it very Oh, Sharknado. There's the other really good. Wow. So essentially, we're getting every good rare in the set. This box has every good rare you can possibly get. Anyways, the complaint from people, I know I keep trying to say it, and we keep pulling good cards. Sorry, everybody, but congratulations, Patrick. A lot of the cards and the combos just feel overly broken, and it's not enjoyable to play against. Like, these people, like, you have these, like, turn 4, ridiculous on turn 4. They've got, like, 7 creatures on the board that are all, like, 10/10s and in crazy combos, and they trigger over and over, and it really makes a lot of people just be like, oh my goodness, what is going on? This is crazy. Hey, Narset coming through. Wow, look at this box. Another foil rare. Look at that. We got 4 Triomes, the Ozolith, Sharknado, 4 Mythics. This is a phenomenal box opening. Wow. Crasher. Anyways, only 2 packs left, and we'll wrap the video up here. But that's the biggest thing I hear from people. And we're going to pretend that Rudy plays Magic Arena. Playing Magic Arena, that's the biggest oh, another Apex, okay. It's enjoyable to play some of this stuff, but man, when you're playing Standard and some of these things, you play against the same decks. They're all just this triggering combo that's very unenjoyable to play against, from broken either card design or mechanics or whatever it is. And that frustrates a lot of people. I've heard endless stories of I'm not playing Magic Arena. If I play Magic Arena, I will never play Standard. I just do against a bot or historic or different formats, because playing Standard, you go against the same 5 or 6 types of decks of either some sort of infamous over and over, I don't even know, cycling, landfall, or the infamous Angel, Life Gain, Priest combos thing. Assuming I knew how to play Magic, and I actually did. That's the most common thing that I hear from, well, everybody. Now, back to the Ikoria and sealed boxes in the future right now. How do I think that impacts sealed product of Ikoria moving forward? I'll be honest with you, it doesn't. Because time has a funny way of erasing the perspective of Standard. and your frustration, your attitude towards your experience in the game and the cards, time has a really funny way of distorting and changing that. I don't really know the best way to say it, but that's kind of how I'm going to say it. Where in 5 years from now, no one's really going to care about how good or bad the standard was for the product when they judge the value of the sealed box. In 2025 and 2026, no one's going to care. All people are going to do is say, oh, Ikoria, 2020 era product. How much are those boxes? $300 a piece? That's going to be the conversation, folks. And I don't care what anyone says. You feel free to dislike, hate, however you feel against anything with me or whatever, but I stand by the products. No matter how you feel about Wizards and their personal views and politics and everything they do, none of that matters. I'm just telling you, this is a piece of, all their sets are like artwork, and these type of products are going to age well. They are going to continue to dwindle supply-wise. The market's going to reprice upwards as the days, weeks, months, years go by. And again, just like 5 years ago on YouTube and 4 years ago, last year and this year, most people will miss out.